dormant, seat of power, an Athens on the hill, a retreat for our great and good to govern the realm, free from distraction, harassment, and temptation. It's here that the decent chaps of this jurisdiction meet to hammer out what's best for our people. And here they are now, working for a better tomorrow for all of us. These tireless strivers have a full schedule today. First item on the agenda is housing. Too many of our good folk are putting their bungalows and mansions willy-nilly all over the countryside, making a frightful mess of our green and pleasant land. Hold on. What's this one got to say? Of course, our planning system. The regulation of the orderly use of land. Well done, old bean. A wizard wheeze. But what's this? A terrible visitation from the nether regions of the Nephilim? A long-lost wraith come to exact revenge for the sins of the past? No, it's just the Phantom Donor, a party political funder who enjoys the eerie anonymity of Northern Ireland's unique regime of keeping secret the identity of those who give big money to our political parties. It's come to voice its displeasure at this interference in the free market of the building trade. Best give up the ghost on that one, if you excuse the pun. We've got to keep the Phantom Donor happy, whoever it is. Now, on to item 2. Some dreadful bounders have been digging up sand and gravel all over the place without so much as a buy or leave. Worse than that, another set of scoundrels have been coming in behind them to stuff up the holes left behind with all sorts of unsavoury items. We can't have the place full of asbestos and bloody bandages and who knows what else. Aha! I think this one's onto something. Indeed, that's just what we need. An independent environmental protection agency with the power and resources to make sure that crime doesn't pay. Oh dear, I think there may be some dissent in the room again. Sorry chaps, your spectral benefactor doesn't want unnecessary red tape getting in the way of an honest day's profit. Best stick to the light touch and self-regulation that has served us so well. Item 3. The state of our agriculture. Our poor boys on the farm aren't making a living off the land anymore and are looking to turn their fields into giant sardine tins for pigs and chickens. We can't have factory farms pumping unspeakable effluent into our rivers and lakes. Yes, that's it. Time for an agricultural policy that works for the farmer, consumer, and dear Mother Nature herself. Oh dear, turns out that our phantasmal financier can't be having any of this kind of big state intervention getting in the way of plans to turn our countryside into a feedlot for the meat-hungry masses all around the world. Best get out of its way if you know what's good for you. Well, that's business over for the day. I think we can safely say we've made great progress in pleasing the ghoulish money sprite who has our superiors by the Lincolnshire and Double Jersey Royals. But wait, why is the restless echo of the undead donor back again so soon? What's that, Phantom Donor? You're sick of being pushed around by a bunch of blethering, banana-straightening bureaucrats from Brussels? You've $500,000 for whoever can get out there and give Fritz and Pierre a good dose of what for? Oh dear, that's a bridge too far for these fellows. Oh, well, what do you know? This chap looks like he's been itching to stick it to Pedro and Mario his whole life. By Jove, he's done it, and the Phantom is pleased. Oh, so now you want to know who the disapparating ectoplasmic tech scribbler is? Maybe you should have thought about that before you took your orders from a shapeless, faceless patron. Oh dear, that one went south rather quickly. Looks like when you supplicate the sovereignty of your parliament to the whims of your mysterious, ethereal sponsors. You're going to reap a bitter harvest of dysfunctional government and discord. Will this ravenous poltergeist ever cease to discorporeally lavish our political masters with its accursed gifts? Who will part it from its shroud of secrecy and expose it to the cleansing light of public probity? And what has any of this to do with a bunch of boilers and chicken sheds?
You won't find out if you don't ask.